Have you ever wanted to achieve a goal but didn't know how to get there? Or maybe you were scared because you doubted yourself. Maybe you think that it's impossible to reach it. Hi, my name is Lauren Matsuda, and I believe in life we need to know what we really want to do, be, and accomplish. Once we know, we should go after those things with fierce determination so we are the authors of our own lives and we live with purpose. There are 3 basic steps to making our goals: knowing what we want, trusting we can do it, and going after it no matter how impossible it seems. Often, in order to accomplish something that really matters to us, we have to overcome obstacles or work hard for it. The temptation to give up can be strong, so when deciding to persevere, we have to remember what we truly want and tap into our desire to accomplish it. Then we have to be true to ourselves, not downplaying the importance of our goal. The more important something is to us, the more we might fear failing at it, but we have to overcome the fear of failure and trust ourselves and act confidently. We might fear the unpredictable things life could throw at us, or too much about the impact of each decision on our lives. Instead of getting bogged down in fear, we should keep moving forward to our goal, living the life we want, and accomplishing what is important to us. Our life story is based on the challenges we come across and the choices and decisions we make. One small choice can lead us in a totally new direction, and so it's really important to know what our goal is and what we want, so we keep heading in the right direction. I have made many decisions that have brought me here to this room, to this school, to this point in time. Along the way, there were many people responsible for helping me get here, like my parents and teachers. As a child, my parents made many decisions for me that I definitely could not make on my own. As I am growing up, I've been having to make more of those on my own. I still ask them for their opinions and advice, but I have to learn to know how I feel and not what they feel. I have to start being more responsible for my actions. In this way, I'm writing my own story. When I was 8 years old, I went to my first Taekwondo tournament, which also happened to be the California State Championships. I had only been practicing this sport for less than a year. I did not know what to expect as I was still learning the rules. I was exhausted after fighting 2 opponents through multiple rounds. I was drenched in sweat, as if I had just gotten out of a pool. My body was aching, and my legs felt so heavy I could not possibly lift them up for one more kick. But I was told by my coach I had to keep going. I started doubting myself. Why did I even get into the sport? My dad was by the ringside reinforcing what my coach said, that I needed to finish the round. My mom was in the spectator stands watching me as I got defeated by my last opponent because I had shut down mentally and decided not to try. When it was all over, I learned from my coach that it was the final round and I could have gotten a gold medal. I will never forget that experience because I did not realize how much giving up would cost me when I made the decision to quit. In that chapter of my story, I came so close to winning, then gave up. But after that tournament, I became determined not to fail like that again. It took time, but I worked through my mental block because I knew this was a sport I truly enjoyed and wanted to continue. Fast forward to 5 years later, I am still loving the sport and I am proud of my fierce determination. I may not always win, but I don't give up, and every competition tells a story I am proud of. In the scripture passage that Jason just read for us, John the Baptist is asked by the religious leaders whether he is the Messiah or not. They think his words and actions show he is someone important. He could have said that he was the Messiah and gained power, prestige, and more followers, but he knew his purpose wasn't to be the Messiah, but to prepare the way for his cousin Jesus. John knew his goal and stuck to it, not being tempted to do or say things that would lead him in the wrong direction. Knowing what you want leads you on a path you have chosen through life, rather than just wandering aimlessly without a direction. Just ask yourself, is that something I want? If so, go after it. And if something stands in your way, find a path around it. Setting a goal for yourself can also help you know what you want. When people like my coaches and teachers told me I should set a goal for myself, I always thought it was just another assignment to complete. But I've learned goals are for ourselves. Once we set the goal, it's just as important to have confidence and trust in ourselves as we set out to accomplish it. Don't overthink it. If you ponder something too long, it could make you uncertain or make things seem impossible. So I'll leave you with a few questions. What do you want out of your life? Who do you want to be? What do you want to accomplish? Once you know the answer to those questions, I believe in you, and that you can reach those goals and write a life story you're proud of. I hope my confidence in you will help you trust yourself along the way. Thank you.